Reasonable troublemakers.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the #1 troublemaking podcast in the world. Now, before you do anything, before we start this episode, I want you to call your friend. Call them right now. Pause this podcast. Well, don't pause it now. Pause it after I give you the instructions. But call your friend and tell them they smell like doo-doo butter. And just hang up. Leave them confused as hell. And then when they call back, gaslight them and be like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I never called you. Just straight up gaslighting. We're causing trouble immediately.
You want people to gaslight people?
Yeah, just gaslight them.
I thought that was going completely somewhere else.
Where?
I thought you were going to say, just call your friend, tell him you love them.
Oh, you thought. I don't even, no. Can you actually do that?
I'm trying to think if I ever did.
I don't think I think I've told some people, but I was definitely under the influence.
Like you called specifically for that?
No, I can never do that. It's not even because like a sexual thing or it's like I'm just not that kind of person.
Yeah, which is funny enough. A guy I was working with was saying African said his parents like never said like, or I think he said in his whole entire life he heard his parents say like love you like 5 times.
I've never
this
heard
guy
my
said
father say
this guy said he moved out.
Mm-hmm.
His mom has not stopped saying it.
Oh, really?
Every single time they get off the phone, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Like he's like, "Of course I love you too, but why are you saying that shit so much now?"
Even my dad, used to it. Even my dad now, he's sick, and my brother will be like, "I love you, Dad." It doesn't matter if you're sick or not.
Like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I showed you how I feel. I don't need to be saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
You eat fufu. You were able to shower. You go to school. That's
your
love.
Your belly's full.
Yeah, you're exactly.
You got a bed to sleep in.
Exactly. So, guys, welcome back to the #1 troublemaking podcast. I'm your host, TT. This is my co-host, Nathan. And today, well, I don't know if it's a spiritual continuation of episode 2 weeks ago, but Nathan and I had a great idea. We didn't even talk to each other about it. We just like, yo, man, I want to talk about this. And he's like, yo, I want to talk about that. Yeah. And it was like pretty much the same thing.
Aligned, yeah.
Now, let me wait. Now, before we continue. Okay, it's all about, we're comparing ourselves from 10 years ago. 10 years ago, is that enough? Or back when we were like teens? So like 17 years ago.
That's I was gonna say the fact, crazy. The fact, or we could even say 20.
20, okay, 14 years ago. That's crazy.
We were 14. That's
when we were 14 years old.
Yeah, 20 years ago we were 14.
20 years ago.
That's scary.
That's
to
scary.
Talk about.
Yeah, it's going to go up.
It's funny we say about that too, is because I was like at the gym today and we were talking about like stuff, or like the guy that at my gym was saying that like when he was younger, he almost walked in on his like aunt and uncle like
doing that,
having sex, and then I was like, "What age were you?" And he said he was like under 10, so or like maybe a bit older than 10. Mm-hmm. So he was just like shocked, but then he's like, "What shocked me is just like in his head he's thinking they're old." But I was like, "Wait a minute, bro.
Damn.
You were like 14. That's how long ago? That's like almost 20 years ago."
Mm-hmm.
So we think they were old at that point, but how old are you now? Maybe they were our age now, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, it's like, oh, these people old.
Yeah.
Like that's us.
Which is weird, messed up, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
I don't know.
Talk about life.
Just going about life. Okay, I'll tell you how I came about this idea.
Did we actually explain it?
What?
Did we actually explain it?
Oh,
or we just say we're going to talk about
just talking about I don't know.
Growth, I guess, as an adult.
Yeah, as adults,
or like things that like have changed, I guess, like things that I guess you fully realize that you've grown from.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh snap! Like the question you ask yourself, like I used to be like this, or 10 years ago, or back in my 20s, I would have reacted this way, but now I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So and that shows growth. For the most part, it shows growth.
Is it Muhammad Ali that said,
mm-hmm.
if a man that acts the same way when he was 20 in his 40s shows that there's no growth?
Oh, snap.
They think that's what he said. Maybe not word for word.
But
like somebody in their 40s acts the same way as when they were in their 20s. It shows that there's no growth in that time, which is true.
It's true.
Imagine trying to think back, like you said, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The way we acted. We've talked about on this podcast things that we've said at that age.
Yes.
That we definitely don't believe that no more.
No more. And I cringe when I think about it.
Shit.
Oh, God, I said that. You get like secondhand embarrassment. But like,
about the stuff you said?
Random situations, like I'm at work or I'm in the shower or I'm just cooking and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah.
I can't believe I said that.
Imagine, I've had not necessarily, I've had like a different perspective on it because I've worked with kids, like young, like teens, like 18, 19.
Oh, football.
No, that was like when I was coaching. But even then, yeah, they were even younger. It was like 14-year-olds. But I mean, like when I was working at the theater, I was working with like 16, 17, 18-year-olds.
Yes.
And just the way that they were talking about stuff, like I remember many times they would say something, and I was like, bro, made me feel old. But I was like, when you get to my age, I promise you're not going to give a shit. Right now you do, because that is your reality.
Yes.
But I promise you're not going to care. And then I think there was a guy that was there that was still a little bit younger than us, but older than them. Yes. And he's like, it's true, guys. Like, I'm not there yet, but I'm definitely a lot closer than where you are.
100%.
So, yeah.
So I came about this last week. So I actually can make this my first entry.
All right. Which I feel like ours, there's probably going to be something that's going to align. Because I feel like some of them are like, I feel like it's like everybody goes through these things.
Yeah.
And then there's some that are more specific.
And they're not necessarily like in terms of like there's no like meter. There's no like in order like
it's just like
a bunch of things I realized. Okay, the first one. So last week, long story short, friend's baby shower. Now I'm saying this now. I'm not saying this to cause shit or anything, but hear me out. So I'm there and we're just chilling, and this lady beside me, she's like, "Oh, you Haitian?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Is there a problem with being Haitian?" And then I was like, "Oh," and I laughed. I was like, "Shit, is it funny?" I was like, "No. It's just that I remember 2 weeks ago when you and I had a conversation on this podcast about how people will be like, oh, if you're black, you're dark skinned, you're either Jamaican or Haitian." Yeah. Remember that? So I told her that halfway through my explanation, she just clocked out. You can see that her not.
I'm guessing she was Haitian?
Yeah, she was Haitian. And after when I finished the sentence, she was just like, I know the difference between Haitian and Jamaican. I'm like, I know. I'm not saying.
I was going to say, doesn't seem like it because you thought I was Haitian and I'm African. So what the frig you mean?
But hear me out. But right now, she said that, and plus she said that you have Haitian guy vibes. Now I asked all the women in my life about Haitian guy vibes, and that's a negative thing. I'm sorry, Haitian guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's not me.
I've had many Haitian friends, and you do not have Haitian vibes.
Yeah, so and that's a lot of them say like, "Yo, Haitian." No offense, I'm not saying that, but a lot of them are like, if someone says that, like that means like there's a lot of red flags. But I've never seen any red flags with you about this stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and so going back to growth, 20-year-old me would be like, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I mean, like, what do you mean? I know, like, I would have been combative. But then I just looked at her, and in this cafe, there was like this really nice tree, and it had like these vibrating, breathing lights, and I just focused on the lights. I'm like, God damn, that's really beautiful. So I hope, because I didn't even bother engaging further.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's what you think I am? Okay.
You woke up with violence, because why are you so angry?
And it was a Sunday. It was a chill Sunday.
At a coffee shop?
At a coffee.
Drink your caffeine. Wake up.
I looked at it, I think that's also. I had 2 cappuccinos by that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was having my.
You were buzzing?
Yeah, I was buzzing. I was like, oh, nothing is ruining this moment.
Damn.
Had a nice butter pancake afterwards, and yeah,
Jeez.
it was good, bro. It was fucking good. Yeah. Anyways, so that was my number 1. Just being not bothered.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what exactly was that one, but yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what would
I would say for me, like, I feel like there's still part of me that does it, but I've realized there's a lot like change. It's just like, what is it? What I'm trying to say, like I guess not necessarily being shy.
Okay.
Or like being more comfortable, like being just myself. Whereas like a kid, I feel like you're in certain situations and you're kind of forced to be like a certain way or act a certain way.
Yeah.
Whereas now as an adult, I could be still in those situations, but if I don't want to, I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit. You could be mad. I'm not doing it. But as a kid, you feel like forced to do it.
Yes.
So then you have to feel like you have to like act like what's it called? Like you just have to act. Like you have to be in those situations and act. Which I've also realized is just how easily you can we turn the switch onto kind of being fake in certain situations.
Okay.
Like just I guess if it's like a group of people that you're not familiar with, I feel like you automatically go into this just super nice person.
Yes.
But you don't feel like yourself, but you just I don't know these people, so I can't act myself.
Yeah, because I don't want to scare them.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna react.
Yes, I completely.
So, but I feel like it's automatically. You don't even think about it.
Yeah, and I had to turn that off. I was listening to this quick thing, and the guy was saying that yo, I'm used to walking down the street in the sidewalk, and if I see a couple coming on the opposite direction,
Yeah.
I would go on the other. I would go on the street. I would start walking on the street. But he's like, no, 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 no. I deserve to be on this lane. It's them who has to get behind one another, right? And then they can pass me. So he's just like, yeah, man, I'm never going. I'm gonna stop doing that. So for me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to like adopt that too. And I promise you, there were so many times midway, I was like, yo, Titi, why are you walking off to the street?
Yeah, because you're like programmed to do it.
Yeah.
Which also, I hate those situations when that happens, and then it's like a goddamn traffic jam. Like both of you stop, and they're like looking at you like, why you not moving? And I'm looking at them like, why the frig are you not moving? Like,
You're
why
supposed
I
to
got
move.
to be the one to move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was gonna say, I guess. Well, that was my first one, right? Like being able to. It's kind of like saying no in a way, but like it's also it's like character change, I guess.
Yes.
But I was gonna say saying no actually is one.
That's
which
one
is
more.
funny because like I have not necessarily a story.
Okay.
But I have somebody that told me like in my life like you should be able to say like no more often.
Yes.
Like because sometimes you just say yes for everything or you're just too nice. And then I think I like used it on them. Like for a situation, I was just like, no, I don't want to do this, so I'm gonna say no. They got super angry, and then I was like, but you're the person that told me that I should be like able to say no.
Oh, that very person?
Yeah.
That's
and then they were
crazy.
mad because like in this situation, it was them that needed help.
Plot twist, like what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo,
You give me mixed
I don't
signals.
have to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't feel like doing it because I always say yes, and I just don't want to do it right.
Yeah.
Because I think I was about to say yes, and then I was like, why do I? I don't want to do this, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want this to just be my day to chill. So no, I don't want to take my day to chill. Yeah, and then I feel like people were even upset like, but you could have helped. I was like, yes, I could have, but I also didn't want to.
Understand
so
why
I don't have an obligation to.
Yes.
But yeah, I tell you, mad.
You know, sometimes when that kind, because mine is also like that. Also, like one of my numbers is learn how to say no, because like, first of all, like the first time like someone told me to learn how to say no was my dad, right? But he got it from America's father, Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show, right? Say whatever you want to say about Bill Cosby, but like that show definitely helped a lot of kids.
100%.
A lot of kids. So whatever you want to say, I don't care. The Bill Cosby Show helped me learn how to say no. So the long story short is that my dad was like, you have to learn how to say no. And I was like, okay. So I used to say no, but let's say I had a big crush on someone or I want to maintain the friendship, I'll let it slide. Or I'll be like, no. And after the moment I see I feel the tension, or I feel the awkwardness.
Like, go back on
I'm like, oh no, you know what? It's okay. I'll do it. And after
then you freaking regret that.
I regret it, but I regret it in silence, right?
Yeah, but then I feel like that's even worse because only you be knowing that. Like, at least if you let the person know, then they might not feel good or they might feel bad.
Yeah.
But at least maybe next time they won't put you in that situation.
Exactly. But me, my dumbass, I kept it quiet, and that shit was festering inside. So then, fast forward. Now, when my dad told me this, I was like under 10, and then I didn't really know the second part because there's two parts. The second part is I learned this in my mid-20s. Learn how to say no and stand with it. Stand on that your no. And stand on it. And there's one time I can't really pinpoint the time when it just, how you say it, set off.
Yeah.
But I remember there was this one girl, I had a huge crush on her, and something told me like the way we were, it was like she'll ask me to do something, I'll do it. But something told me like, oh, Titi, if you say no, I promise you, she's going to switch up.
100%.
So she asked me for something, and I'm like, nah. And she switched up, and it was awkward. And this was the thing. My body was like, Titi, just
you want to be like, go back on your word?
Just go back. And after I was like, nah. So I said, nah, and I just kept quiet, and she was like, she was feeling awkward. Like, this is awkward. I was like, no, it's not awkward. I just said no. Yeah. You can continue the conversation. We can continue. But you just cut it short because I said no.
Because you didn't like the response.
Exactly. So she just kept quiet, and I kept quiet. And after I'm like, okay, well, I guess I gotta go home now. And I did not feel bad.
Yeah, bro. I was about to say, you probably felt amazing going home, bro. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't have to do what I didn't want to do.
Exactly. And I think that's why, like, you and I, we've reached that point where I'm going to say no. And if it's awkward, let it be awkward. And that's why when we tell somebody, yo, it's okay to say no, Like, we're not
Yeah,
saying
bro.
that because when we're, some people are like, oh, you just say that you don't want to come because like they're hurt, right? No. We're genuinely telling you it's okay to say no to us. We're not going to dog on you.
Because I'd rather that than a goddamn story, bro.
Oh, and I hate
then I know the shit ain't real.
I hate that. I hate when I tell you, bro. When I tell you, people make up these stories. Like, I don't want to call this person out. I will just say this, okay? Person talks. Person and I are talking, and after I'm asking them a question. Like, we're supposed to meet someplace. I'm like, okay, what time do you want to meet? And they're like, I don't know. Look, and I'm like, do you still want to meet? I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, okay, cool. So what time? I don't know. I'm rushing and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, no worries. Don't worry about the time. Just tell me where. So I at least know when you tell me, let's meet up.
I can be like, yeah, in that area.
Right? Because I live in the West. It's kind of far. The person, so I asked them that, and the person's like, look. I didn't drink water. I have a headache. My feet are sore. I was holding the pen for too long, so I got thumb like sores or something, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo.
So you don't want to come?
Do you want like? And it's like I didn't say that. I'm like, I know you said everything, but answer my question.
Yeah, which means you said no, but you felt guilty.
Yeah.
So rather than just saying no, you had to describe every reason as to why you can't or whatever.
Like you got a headache.
Say no.
It's so weird. I'm like, okay, but you do know my situation. I woke up. I had to take care of my dad. I had to take care of the house. I had to do all these things. Like there's so many things I can like say. You're not the only one. And still, I find the time to say, hey, I can't make it. You know?
And I feel like people get mad at that. I feel like more people get mad at people saying straight up just no and sticking with it than the people that try to beat around the bush.
Oh yeah.
Like somebody if say for example somebody asks something and I say, nah, I'm not really in the mood to do that. They'll be like insulted. Like, what do you mean you're not in the mood? But then I feel like if they ask that same question, I'd be like, well, I might be down, but I also have to do this. I don't really want to do that. I feel this, like this feel hurts, this, like that. Then it's like they're more understanding. But now you're just lying.
Yeah.
Rather than just being, know what? You're trying to come up with excuses rather than just saying, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Just tell me
but
straight
like
up.
I said, I feel like more people get more mad at just the straight up no.
True. And
it's like they don't want to hear no.
I find that like in the category of slimy. Just fucking say it.
Yeah, bro.
Don't try buff. Don't give me the buffer words. Just, are you able to come? Yes, I'm able to come. Okay, cool. But instead, you're like, I didn't drink a lot of water. So like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm so sorry. It's okay.
That's the other thing too, like you said.
I don't like that.
Yes or no question, bro.
Yes.
If I ask you a yes or no question, and you give me a paragraph, now you're just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
Because like you just want to say no.
And you'll see me quickly reply. Yeah, I didn't read it. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? Like I don't like that. So especially that. So going to like learn how to say no. I don't know for you, but for me, another one for me is like my yes is my yes, my no is my no.
I guess it's kind of like the same.
Because here's the thing. Like, okay, my no is my no. Like, but more like in the truth sense where, if someone's like, yo, are you happy to be in this like party? No. Or like,
and then they might be upset.
Or it's like, do you find me annoying? Slightly, yes. Like I don't like no, and I want to make this clear. It's not because I'm giving like asshole-ish like examples, but it's more like I just want like my yes is my yes, my no is my no. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect, right? And I know that I know or ditto someone who's listening to this like, oh, he got this from the Bible. Yes, whatever. There's so many other.
Okay, I was gonna say also I feel like it's like people think it's rude because they haven't been told that. Because usually people will lie to them or like say things. So it's like the truth is what actually hurts, but the truth is what is the actual truth.
Yes.
So you're mad and you think it's rude because you're used to somebody just lying to you or telling you what you want to hear.
Yes.
So when somebody tells you what you need to hear, now you're upset.
Yeah.
You're hurt. And what's just crazy to me is because all that is that person setting a boundary, which we talk about that shit all the time.
All the time.
Set your boundaries. Don't let anybody walk all over you.
Yes.
But then when you do that, why would you do that to me? How dare you do that? Like, oh, so now I'm setting a boundary, but I'm not allowed because it's you.
It's crazy.
Nah.
So yeah, those kind of situations. Yeah. My yes, my no is my no, and I often try to get people because, like you said, people are used like they come and bring in baggage, right? Sometimes. So sometimes, like I'm telling the person, like I have my phone, but I also have like my iPod, and I'm telling this person, look. So they're like, "Oh, you have a second phone?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's not a second phone. It's my iPod. I just listen to music because I find music quality better on my iPod than on my phone." And she's like, "You know, you can just tell me the truth. Like, you have multiple phones because you want to talk to other people." I'm like, "Why would I have to, bro?" And it's crazy because I remember 2024. I met this girl. We went on on this day on this Sunday, and it was pretty cool, right? We went on a date, talking and all that. I went to her we were having this huge conversation, and after my bead broke, and so we were like and she had she makes beats, right? Which was kind of cool, which an awkward thing. But we're in her car, listens to 90 music, right? And she's fixing my beats, and we're just talking. And I'm like,
chilling.
This is one I know, it was one of the chillest dates. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. I have to go home. I have to give my dad his meds. I'm not lying. I'm telling her all these things. That's Sunday. Monday, no answer. I tell her, oh, I was really nice. I'd like to hang out with you a little bit more. She's like, yeah, for sure. Monday, no messages. I was like, okay, fine. I try to message her, no reply. So Tuesday, I messaged her. I'm like, yo, you good? I said, yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, oh, you're just quiet. You're not really talking. And she was like, oh, well, it was just like, if you want to text me, you can just text me. You don't have to try and make me feel bad. I'm like, my bad. I said, oh, and by the way, while we're at it, you're a liar. You had to tell me that you want to just tell me you wanted to leave the date because you didn't want to hang out with me, and your dad's not sick. God. I'm like, first of all, because she was like, if your dad was sick, you would have told me that straight up. No, that's not true.
No, especially if you're a stranger.
Yeah. So I'm like, so she had a list of things that I guess were gripes, but imagine you go on this date, listen to Anani's music, chatting, she's fixing your bead. You're not thinking to yourself, oh, she's coming up with things that she doesn't like.
Yeah.
So for me, this was a 180, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fucked up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, so I had to speak to a friend. I'm like, yo, it's my, it's, I don't get it. I'm telling people the truth. I'm telling them things about me, and yet they think that I'm lying. So I don't know how to win. But yeah, anyways, that was a long one for me.
But I was going to say, not really, just kind of, I guess, a little bit off topic. Mm-hmm. But I realized also, just nowadays, these things, like I said, the way when people react like that is because they're not used to that. So it makes them uncomfortable.
Yes.
I feel like it's the same way. Well, I kind of realized that the other day with my kids is these things about just all the new stuff in the world, trans people, all these kind of things. Mm-hmm. It's just weird to us, right? Because we're not used to it.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're not it's not we don't I have nothing against it. I just don't fully understand it.
Okay.
So it's weird to us. But I realize it depends just how we were raised. Because when we were raised, nobody was talking about that.
Yeah.
But now our kids are in that's part of society now. It's just normal. And I was listening to my kids talk the other day in the car, and they were saying something da. And then my oldest was like, oh, that's just because they're trans. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he just continued on with this conversation. It was just, that's just what it is. For them, it's just normal. Whereas us saying that, I feel like we would just it's not just something normal to us because it's just not something we're used to.
Okay.
It's something that we're learning. Whereas them, it's just something that's just been in their life as they get older. So it's just normal to them.
Yeah.
Same thing like us. There was things when we were younger that we didn't even think about it.
Okay.
It was just, that's part of society or that's part of our life. So it was just weird for me to see that moment because I just wasn't expecting it because it just came out of nowhere. They were just talking, oh, that's because they're trans. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I was just not expecting to hear that from kids, young kids like that. But I said, it just made me realize that's what life is for them.
Yes.
When it comes to the internet and video games and all that kind of stuff, that's just normal to them.
That's normal for them.
We think it's crazy. You were talking about your nieces. The school said they need laptops for high school. That's crazy to me.
Yes.
Because also them shits are expensive.
Very
but
expensive. That's
what society is, right? They have freaking smart boards in school now and all this. Make us feel old as shit, bro. Because we thought our parents were old with projectors. But we still had them shits when we were in school.
Yeah.
Our kids don't have anything that we had in school.
No, everything.
They have smart boards with freaking dry erase markers. In my kids' school supplies, they have to buy 12 dry erase markers.
What? Wait, what?
I remember when I was younger. No, well, because they actually go up on the boards too. I guess they have time where they can go use the smart boards to do work or to do whatever. There's multiple smart boards in one class.
Whoa.
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. And they have, I think, either, say if a class has 20 kids, they have 20 Chromebooks for that class.
That's a lot.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, bro.
I was Chromebooks? Bro? We have VHS players that didn't even work.
Yeah.
On the big ass freaking thing with the freaking straps
and all that,
and projectors and shit.
The teacher will call one of us to volunteer. Like,
yeah, we'd be excited as shit to go get it.
Yeah, after like, oh yeah,
or even cleaning the projector was fun as shit, bro. Like everyone's putting up their hand. Yo, who wants to clean the projector?
The little things, bro.
Yeah,
the little things were just so fulfilling. No, let's be honest.
That's what I mean. It's just crazy to think that our kids like don't understand that. Like I was talking to my son today because we were in the car. I was saying like the airbag. The reason why kids can't sit in the front is because they can get killed by the airbag.
Yeah.
So yes, you might be tall enough, you might be the right weight, but the airbag will mess you up.
Oh yeah.
So regardless, So you're not doing that, right? And it's just like I was like when we were younger, bro. As well, obviously in the country too. My grandparents used to have like a station wagon, like the shit like Beethoven style, where it has like the trunk opens up like that, like the hatchback, and they used to just put us in the trunk.
Oh,
like we're not going far, bro. And then, bro, when this guy's turning, you fly into the other side of the car.
Yeah.
No seatbelts on.
Yeah.
Or like in the back of a pickup truck, and you're just holding on to like where the wheel well is. You just hold it, and they tell you hold on.
Yeah.
You're going like this. The wind.
Man,
yeah, bro.
I remember like with my dad. Now this happened like 3 times, and it was the funnest times. My dad, I was sitting in the middle of the car. So my dad had this van, and he's the driver's seat, the passenger, and I'll be in the middle. And just
yeah,
bro. And it was, I don't know, it was a fun thing for me. And then my dad was like, "No, we can't do this anymore." I was like, "Damn, man, it was a fun time."
Yeah, bro. Even I remember, I think, like my uncle had like a truck, like a pickup truck, that it had like the 3 seats in the front.
Okay.
So it was like the driver, the seat in the middle with the seatbelt like that, and then the other seat. That used to be my spot, or like my younger brother's spot, while we're driving places.
It was just back
like you're just up in the front seat where the airbags is at, which I don't even. Maybe they didn't even have airbags back then. But your ass could be. You could be like 5. You just be up in the middle in the front seat, just sitting there looking at the goddamn like freaking radio, just eye level with the radio.
Just the 3 of you there, and just like I don't know. The simplicity, bro. I think that's why I really enjoy just simple things sometimes, because it not only does it bring in nostalgia, but it just brings me a sense of peace. Yeah. I don't know.
But I was gonna say, I guess going back all of that, like, well, I guess they all like tie into each other. Just like I guess learning, like as an adult, learning like what your piece is. And just like, I need this. This is alone time, or like I just need to chill.
Yes.
Like I said, I just started vacation, and I had like my first day, and I did little things here and there, but for the most part, I just chilled. Went out, worked out, so it was like still a productive day. Yeah. But it was also a relaxing day.
I think it was
kids were at day camp. Yeah. Wife went to her sister's place. Was having her own good time, and I was just chilling. Yeah. And it felt amazing. I was like, "Oh shit, this is actually." I also
think it was like a self-fulfilling day.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, I still did. Like it was like I said, it was still productive. I still did things.
Definitely.
But you were also my goal was just chilling.
Yes.
But I had things that I still had to do in that day, and I got them done. But I also got my relaxing time. Yes. And it just, it felt amazing.
I can't imagine.
I was like, yo, I've been working, bro.
Yeah, you've been working like for the last 5 months? 6 months?
Basically, like just almost every weekend, every night.
I remember specifically winter. It was crazy, bro. So yeah, and you really honed it down there. Like when you were talking about the peaceful, finding your peace, because how I explain it. Oh man, when was it for me? Because it wasn't. When I was in my 20s. I remember
like the specific time when you found out.
I don't necessarily know when, but I know the feeling when I felt it. I was like, oh, this is good.
This is chilling.
This is chilling, because I thought for the longest time, look, I can't even lie. I still do, but a lot of times drama, right? I remember getting the text messages from several people being like, "Yo, man, I'm beefing with this person." I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?"
The tea.
I'll go to the other person. I'm like, "Yo, bro, what's wrong?" Blah, blah. And it was a lot. And then, oh fudge, was this? Because it was still at work. Oh, I know exactly when. I know when I started working the office job. Because here's the thing: all my jobs, I used to, because I used to go to college, school, and all that, and it was cool. But I think once I leave there, I go back to work, and when I work, I'm by myself for 8 hours. Yeah. So I'm not really in the ecosystem of working with different types of character archetypes, right?
Okay, yeah.
Until I stopped and worked in the office, and I was like, "What's
Oh, yeah,
up
bro,
with
you
this?"
meet
Shit?
some people.
I mean, like you meet all. It's like a mini example. It's like they took all the archetypes of society and put them there. I mean, like you have like the office flirts. You have the young or old woman, a man or old woman. No, old man or old woman who thinks that they're young, and they think like, oh, I can party up like with you guys,
Yeah.
but like you're 56 with like 4 kids. Calm the
Yeah.
hell down.
Enjoy life.
Right? Exactly. Or you have the one who's like super secretive, or you have the one who's
Super
super
talkative.
talkative, and you have the one who's like super overly sexual and like they don't hide it. And you have the ones who like very like subtle and just doesn't talk about like, you meet all the types. You have the
Yeah.
gossip. You have the person the one I hate the most, one of the ones I hate the most, it's like two. The first one is like it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why do you smell like BO?
Bro.
Do you not take a fucking shower before you got here? Why you smell like you never took a like why?
Yeah.
Why's your hair
can't.
greased up? The sun is not even out. I know it's summertime, but the sun it's 18
Yeah.
degrees outside. Why you look like you haven't showered for 3 days, right? So that's the first one, and the second one is the ones who wake up and like, oh, I'm gonna choose violence. I'm just gonna make up the worst rumor for the sake of just having entertainment in the office.
Which, bro, like I said, I think you even like mentioned it earlier
Mm-hmm.
that you said you woke up with violence one day. I'm honestly telling you, I do not know a time in my life that I've ever woken up angry. Like never. Like to me, it doesn't make sense. Like how am I wake up out my sleep and then just be mad?
I get. I guess for me, it's not
Or is
necessarily
it
like
something that happened? Like say you wake up with a headache. So now
no,
are you mad? Or you
no.
literally opened your eyes and you said, "Fuck
I
today."
never. No. It's more like what woke me up. If I woke up,
Oh, okay.
it's never
Okay,
my
so there's something
alarm.
that triggered it.
Is yeah.
That's what I
It's
mean.
so
So it's not your sleep. Like you didn't
oh
wake up and just violence.
no.
That's what I mean. I guess there's people that actually I don't understand that.
I feel because there's that one person in the office. I don't get it. I remember there was one guy, my colleague. This guy, so nice. He's such a happily married father. I'm telling you, bro. I remember there was this one park that was opening downtown, and this man was looking at pictures, excited to take his son. They're going to go to Toys R Us, get the Hot
Damn.
Wheels, and then go to the park. This guy was so excited. He was so excited to spend time with his son that weekend, the coming weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Person who wakes up with violence realize that this guy is happy in the office. He's always smiling, always saying good morning
They're
to
like,
everybody.
nah.
She's like, nah. I think like so she goes and she's like, he tried to like touch my butt and try to flirt with me. Everybody, when I tell you everybody, no matter who it was, enemies in the office
For sure.
was united and being like, you're a fucking liar. Why are you talking shit? Why are you doing this?
Oh, they were like
Dude,
on his side.
They're on his side. They're like,
Ah,
no,
okay.
like I'm telling you, like enemies in the office, people who do not talk because maybe one got a promotion or one is like sleeping with the other person's like ex or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like these people united were like, no, you're bullshit. You're a liar.
Damn, at least I thought it was gonna go the other way. I thought you meant the opposite. Like they
Oh,
were
no.
against him.
So like for me, so when I'm talking about my sense of peace, for me it was like at that time when all this shit was happening, and after I used to carry that shit back home. And after
yeah.
on my days off, I'm getting text messages about people just beefing with each other. You see what she wore? You see what he did? You see how he laughed about
why
that?
do you care?
You see that? And I'm like, yo, you guys are not happy. So when I was exposed to all these people, I was just like, yo, I got to find something. And after finally, it's gonna sound the corniest thing, but I'm sorry. Meditation, fuck, guys. If you have the chance, Google Lola's meditation.
Which, like I said, I agree. Well,
Lola's meditation. She helps you so much. It helped me so much. She has so many kinds of like videos, and but back then I wasn't really listening to her. But she's one you guys should listen to. But back then I was just like, yo, where's my happy place? I found my happy place, and now I'm just like, oh, you're not happy? You mad about something? Cool. I can be in the worst situation, bro. I can be in the what I mean, like I can be in a situation where people are just like fighting, all that shit, trying to cause beef, and then I just look at the distance, I
don't give a shit
disassociate,
about this.
and just like peace. I promise you, I'm good. I'm not 100% good, but I'm like, I can carry on to the other day. I can go home, take my shower, eat, good. I'm good. Never bringing that shit home.
I'm curious too. You think that that's really just something that comes with age, or you think there's younger people that can reach that? Or I guess maybe in society now, maybe it's easier for younger people to reach that because I feel like with the internet you can see it. Because I like definitely when I was younger, I was definitely trying to like, I guess you could say like please people or like. But now there's certain things like I just I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I still find myself in situations where like I said, if I'm not comfortable or I don't know the people well, then I feel like that's where that switch comes. And then you're like more willing to say yes, even though you're not comfortable. It feels awkward, I guess, like saying no.
I think, bro, it's more. Personally, for me, I think it's more a defense mechanism because I'm a big black guy, right? And oftentimes, people who just don't know who I am, they look at me and they're just scared. I don't have to open my mouth. I'm not saying anything. And after they feel like I'm an African warlord, right? I swear to God. But then, so I realized, like before, like me stepping out on the sidewalk, I had to like minimize, like not minimize myself. Yeah, minimize myself. I had to make
I guess yeah.
You have to like make myself small, and I have to always smile, be like, "Oh, how you doing? Oh, you're good." Or I'm not.
Which is fake.
Which is fake, and like I'm at the grocery store after I'm trying to pick out the meat, and I'm focused. You see my headphones on. I'm looking at the thing. The person taps me. It's like, "Hey, it's only $6.99." I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's such a cool thing."
Bro, get the fuck away from me. That's what I'm trying to do. Groceries.
Yeah, but but here's the thing. I realize it's not always like that because there are sometimes I'm genuinely happy to have a conversation with people.
Yeah, well, so, yeah, I was gonna say, I guess.
So I don't know.
Yeah, there's sometimes like I'm just cool with it, but also there's other times where I'm just like, I'm just trying to do this and get home. And some people are too happy-go-lucky sometimes. I was like,
especially like, you?
Yeah, and then like I thought it was gonna be a nice little back and forth, and now we sitting here 15 minutes later. My groceries sitting up in here, and you still talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
ice cream all melted.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm sure, like, I didn't see people go and grab all the good oranges. I seen people grab the grapes, and you sitting here talking about, like, you got a niece over here. I don't give a fuck, bro. We were talking about fruits because I thought you were just trying to let me know that there was a sale.
Yeah.
Go the fuck on.
Go away, yeah.
Like, well, that wasn't, remember that situation I told you with that old woman?
Yeah, from the grocery store. I remember that.
Bro.
Yeah. You were just standing.
When I was like, bro, Bro, I walked away 3 times. She walked away 3 times and came back. I was like, yo, this can't be happening.
It's crazy.
Because now I'm going to have to be rude and now I'm going to look like the asshole. But you are killing it.
Oh, man.
I've been in this goddamn store for 15 minutes, haven't done one thing.
Yeah.
Except talk to you.
Yeah.
Like people ain't got shit to do. But like you said, the old lady, so she may be lonely, want somebody to talk to.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Doesn't mean that I still feel like it's a performance.
You meet those kind of people. You meet those people who are lonely because they don't have a lot of people in their lives. Now, here's the thing that you should do. You say, anyway, I gotta go. Or like there was a time when I saw this lady, and she every single time we see each other, we talk. She's a really nice person, but I had to do like I walked in and I saw her and she saw me and I was like, damn, she's going to run. So I was like, oh fuck. So I was like, okay. I told her, hey, I gotta go, but we'll talk later. So yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I told this woman I have to go.
See, there
was nothing stopping.
I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know because I've never. After a few times, people were able to understand. Oh, he needs to go, or he is busy, so I can't occupy his time.
And it was also in French, so it was just.
Oh
shit! The whole situation was killing me, bro.
And
you see, and then you got to be responding, and then you're trying not to just have like one word answer, so you're trying to like engage more. But then you're missing the words in your head, and you're also just not about the situation anymore.
So you're just like, I just want to resume. Oh shit! I just want to resume on my my
shopping and get the hell on.
I just want to get the hell out. So respectfully, I need to leave.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Respectfully.
I always say that to like some people who are mean, but what's another one? Oh, no, learn how to. Oh, bro, this is one for me that was okay. This one, I remember it was like, I had to learn, because when I was younger, I explained this to you before, but I'll just say to you guys. So, my dad used to be like, I don't want to say like a prominent member of the Ghanaian community, but he used to provide beers and make food for people and all that stuff. So, he's a very caring person. And these people used to like gravitate towards my dad, be like, "Oh my god," and grovel at his feet, be like, "Oh my god, you're so great," blah blah blah. So I thought, "Oh, my dad is like a hero, or he's like some kind of guy who helps people." So, and that's why people like him. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna try to be people's like knight in shining armor.
Yeah, but then you realized
But then I realized, first of all,
I'm drained.
it's not only draining, but it's like very selfish because I'm not helping you for you. Yes, it does work if it helps, but I'm helping you because I want to feel that feeling of being someone being like, "Oh my god, thank you very much. I can't live without you," you know?
Okay, yeah.
And it's a weird feeling, but I get it. And when I learned that, I started realizing, oh, there's some people who actually are happy with like with the with trying to like fix the broken person. I don't want to say in a disrespectful way.
No, I get what you mean.
But yeah, they want to fix like the broken person. I'm like, I don't like that. And for me, I'm just like, no, I'm not that kind of person. I want to talk to you. I want to be like hang out with you and all that stuff. But I'm not hanging out with you to like fix you. I don't want to be like your savior. You know?
I got my own shit to deal with. That's what I was gonna say. My own shit because we talked about that, like you said, and like I said, I feel like I realized that that's never something that I guess I remember myself doing. Mm-hmm. But as I've gotten older, I realized that there's, I guess, people out there that's also maybe looking for somebody to do that.
Yes.
And I definitely don't want to be that person.
No.
Like, I'm cool to be there for support, encouragement, whatever, but I don't want to fix your problems.
Is it like
well, especially if I have like my own stuff to worry about.
Yes.
And then like say if this person's looking for help in that way.
Yes.
And then I'm like hesitant to help or I don't want to help because maybe I got my own things going on. Mm-hmm. I feel like then you have to sit there and explain yourself. Yes. And then they might get mad at you like, but why aren't you willing to help? But and then if I try to explain, oh, but I got this going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about like me. But yeah. I don't got to be doing this.
Yeah.
Like, nah. I just want to chill.
Just
like you said, relaxing.
Just be relaxed.
Like I said, my day today, I don't hate my kids. I don't like hate my life. I was happy. Like the kids were like doing their thing. I knew they were good. Mm-hmm. My other son took him to a friend's house. I knew he was good. Mm-hmm. Wife was at her sister's house. I knew she was good. So I was like, all right, everybody's cool. And now I'm just chilling. Yeah. And I'm cool. Mm-hmm. Like by myself, doing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Like I said, still a productive day. It just felt like a good day.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, imagine being able to, like, imagine having, like, I guess, like, what's called, like, I heard on the Club Shay Shay. Okay. Saying, like, imagine just having enough that you're comfortable. That's what today felt like. Mm-hmm. Today felt like I'm good. Everything's basically taken care of. Yes. And now I'm just chilling. I'm being healthy. I went for a workout. Like, so I'm still taking care of myself in that way. But then I'm also just relaxing. Mm-hmm. There's nothing to do. I didn't have to think about anything today. Yeah. I was just chilling. Everybody was where they needed to be. Everyone was okay where they were at. And I'm just chilling. Good ass day, bro. A good ass day.
No, I don't know, man. So, yeah, there's just many situations like that. And like, another one, I guess, is like not saving someone who doesn't want to be saved. Now, here's the thing, okay? Because you're like, Batiti, you just spoke about not wanting to save someone, right? Here's the thing. I'm not sometimes like let's say you really care. I mean like in terms of like let's say you really care about somebody, right? And you really want to be there for them. You really want to help them out and all that stuff. But then it's not only are they not it's not only that they're not learning from their mistakes, but it's almost as if they cannot feel a sense of complete like being themselves unless they make a mistake. Like they're so used to being in their filth. That if they're in any like, there was this book I read and it was about it was like this boy who's in the field of grass. And after there's another kid who was playing around the grass, and the main character was like, "Hey, be careful! There's a cliff in the end." And like, "Yeah, I know." So the kid is still playing in the field, and after they're getting closer to the edge, towards the edge, and the person's like, "Yo, I know that we're joking, but just I want to let you know that there's like a cliff. Just be careful." And the kid's like, yeah, I know. After, as the kid's playing, the kid eventually falls down. And after they grab on the branch and they're hanging off this cliff. And the guy runs and he's like, shit, I told you not to do this, but it's okay. Look.
Scary.
I'm going to pick you up and after we'll get far away from here and we're going to be okay. the person reaches out their arm, and the person who's on the branch is just staring at the guy, and the guy's like, "Yo, grab my hand." He's like, "No, no, no, grab my hand," and the person's like, "No, no, no," and you're like, "What the hell?"
What the hell you mean no?
So when he tries to grab the person's hand, the person smacks him. After eventually it was like this demented dream where the person basically the person who was on the cliff, they fall down to their death and die. But at that moment, for me, it was just like, oh, like it's just that some people are just so used to I don't want to say this in a bad way. Like some people are just so used to being like, I'm not
like giving everything,
huh?
Like giving everything.
Oh
like
no,
they're so used to giving everything.
No, they're so used to like just being there, like in their depression, or I don't want to say in a bad way,
Okay.
but like they're in their down mood because they rather be in their down mood because they don't know how to react in a good mood,
Mm-hmm.
So eventually you're like, oh, no matter what I do, like no matter what I try to help you with, you don't want to change. You don't want to make the necessary changes in order to make sure that you're good and you're safe. You like feeling like shit, per se.
Yeah.
And for me, I was just like, damn, I can't help you, and neither do I want to help you. But like, it's exhausting. Yeah.
That's the main thing, bro. I think it's like as you get older, you just realize like this shit ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like even for like my kids now too, right? There's like situations, which obviously this happened when we were younger with our parents.
Yeah.
Like I hear them talking about situations, in my head I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But for them in their present time, that is their life, so that is a big deal, right?
Yes.
And you just realize like, yo, when you get older, you're gonna realize you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like friends.
Yeah.
Like kids nowadays, like I need to have 30 friends.
Yeah.
Bro, give me 2. Give me 2 good friends and I'm good.
Yeah.
Even 1. I don't want 30 friends.
I want 30
That's too much shit to deal with.
I promise you. And I was like that. Were you like that before?
Like, 100%, bro.
Oh my god, I have this friend, I have that friend, I have this friend.
Facebook and all them things?
Yeah.
Bro, I went on a purge. I had like everybody from high school, everybody, like people I was looking at. I'm looking at these pictures. I was like, bro, I said hi to you one time 10 years ago. Why do I got you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Seeing you post everything. I don't know you.
That's true.
It's just like an association. So you just, automatically click. Because you're just used to clicking everything.
Yes.
So yeah. And then it's just too much more. Like then this person messaging you. This person's messaging you. You don't answer. Now they're mad because you're not answering back. This person's messaging you. You're like, yo.
You're not giving me enough attention.
Why even,
You're not doing this. Yes. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man.
Same thing even like with, like, cause we're like this, I guess, kind of talking about like friends. I feel like even with family. Like as a kid, you're kind of forced to go to your aunts and uncles' house. You're kind of forced to go to grandparents' house or just like people's houses. And like just put on like a smile.
Yes.
But now even like there's these same kind of people that now as an adult they're like, oh, come for this. Yeah. And I was like, bro, I didn't want to go there when I was a kid. Why do I want to go now?
Yeah.
So I'm not going now. Before I didn't have a choice. Now I have a choice and I'm not going.
Exactly.
And I'm looking like a bad. They were so good. Let me be a bad person, bro. Then you won't ask me to come next year.
That's very true.
So I feel like that's another one too. Like you just, even with like family, it doesn't have to be like, you can just realize like, yo, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to not want to do this.
Yeah, you have all the right to say I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Now, how are they going to react when you say that?
And that's when you realize you don't give a shit how they react. Because
you
reacting is on you.
And you know why? And that's the thing. Like when you find your peace, oh my God. But guys, listen, when you find your peace and you meet someone and that person is just like your peace is always going to be challenged. Don't get me wrong, right? But like when you find your peace and there's somebody who's not necessarily challenging you, but it's like their personality is just trying to ruin your peace.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? It's just like always a down mood. There's never a moment where you're like, yo, can you be happy? Can you smile? Yeah. Can you like say good morning? Can you, And when you find your peace and you realize, oh shit, this is just tainting it. I know, guys. I don't know about you. I know for myself, people are gonna be like, oh my God, you sound like those IG people who make like those podcasts about energies and all that. But I mean, I'm dead ass serious. Like, yeah, once you find your peace, you're just like, oh, I don't give a fuck. And the person, you're so mean. No, it's not like I'm so mean.
No,
like,
I'm just honest. I'm just being upfront.
I'm being upfront. And I'm okay with sitting on me being upfront.
Yeah, so, my decision.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. All I say is, I guess, getting older has its like ups and downs.
Yeah.
One of the ups is you not giving a shit as much.
Yes.
Because as a kid, it's more like, that's like what your life is, like I was saying. And it's like, if this doesn't happen, then in your head you're thinking this is not going to happen, or this is not going to happen. So I need to do these things, even though I might not like it, but you still feel like. And now you're just like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
You're not ashamed to say it.
Yeah. Which, like I said, that's the only thing that I was saying is sometimes still in those situations, I still feel the need to like, kind of like character change, and then be listed like I feel like your voice gets higher.
Yeah.
You just be like, oh yeah, hi, nice to meet you, bro. I don't want to fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
But now I'm sitting here, and now we just talking back and forth. Don't know each other. Don't know what the freak we talking about. We're sitting here talking, having a conversation, when I could be going doing something else or doing all that.
Yeah.
But like you said, you feel obligated, like as a kid or just as you get older.
Yeah.
But when you actually get older and older,
once you break those shackles,
oh.
Once the shackles are broken, you're like, oh, okay.
That's what I said. The feeling you get after, like you have regret when you do the thing that you don't want to do. When you don't want to do the thing, you feel sad. But then when it's actually like, or like, say for example, you have like this thing at 2:00, you didn't want to go, so you don't end up going. I feel like from the whole time up until that point, even until like, say if it's like a 1 hour time span that thing was happening.
Okay.
2:00, I feel like 2:00 runs around, you're stressing because like, should I have went? Should I have not went? Like you're all there. 2:30 comes, you're like, maybe I could have went, but now it's too late. When that thing, like, that thing that you were supposed to go to, it's over.
Yeah.
I feel like the feeling of relief, like I didn't want to do this, and I set a boundary and I didn't do it. Yeah. So I just feel better. Everything comes down to peace.
Peace.
Like I said, all these older people, like, what are they doing? They're just chilling at this point.
Living life, just taking things and
in strides, like small strides, and then you just be about it, bro.
Yeah, but find your peace. And once you find your peace, you'll be so unbothered. And like, especially, I'll say this. This is one thing I feel for me. Like, if there's any pros to a relationship, right? Not a relationship, like in the marriage, right? I would say that. There's especially like a good one. It's like not a good one, but like one where you guys are communicating. Like I remember, I was in this relationship, and I remember it was just like, not she didn't bring peace, but she was like a part of the peace, right? And I remember having such a shitty ass day, and I remember her text me just being like, "Yo, I know I have a feeling that blah 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 is pissing you off. Call me tonight and we will talk about it."
Damn.
And bro, I was like, "Yo, girl, it's peace. This is peace. And I don't mean like because she's like there to like listen to me be annoyed, but it's just like, I don't know, like it's just something beautiful about her just recognizing and just being like, yo, let's talk it out, just get out of the system, and let's enjoy the rest of the night, you know? So
especially when you get through, like, say, a conversation that you weren't down to have.
Yes.
And now you're at the end of it, and you realize that wasn't so bad.
That wasn't bad.
And now I can just do what I want to do. And that thing that I was thinking is no longer on my mind anymore because I finally deal with it.
Yeah.
I think accountability, bro. Relaxation and accountability.
Yes.
Seems like the things that you learn as you get older. That's the other thing, like I said, I was going to say about the family thing is I feel like people, like, automatically make you feel bad. Oh, it's family. You should do this or that.
Yes.
Well, I don't care. I don't.
Because
and that's what I feel like people hear that and they're like, oh, so you don't care about it. No. Nobody said I don't care about my family. I don't care about the situation that leads like us to have to feel like we have to do this because of family.
Yeah.
Or we have to be there because of this. I don't want to do that. And I feel like that should also be okay.
Yeah, it should. It should be normal.
But it's not.
It's not, unfortunately. Some people are still in the archaic ways. But yeah.
So you have any more of yourself, or that was basically it?
Yeah, just just less angry. Even though you can't get rid of anger, right? But like, you can choose what annoys you, like what you know, and that's another thing I realized. But yeah, I don't know. Also, it's just like the difference between me now and me back then. It's like I used to allow people to like, how do we say it? I'll let people like control me from being able to express myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna hang out with people.
I'm good.
I'm gonna hang out with people who like mind like me, and we'll just see how that goes. But like, yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Just find your peace. I think that's the greatest thing. I feel like, or like I guess not a lot of people find it.
Absolutely
And
not.
I guess
You're
like
right.
as you get older, you like either know what it is, or at least you're trying to go for that, and you're like, all this other stuff I can do it, but I need to get back here.
Yes.
Like the amount of people that you hear when they're like on their deathbed and they regret they didn't do this, they didn't try that.
Yeah. I don't want to be like that. I don't.
Which
So
that would be a funny. Oh, I was gonna say it would be
funny.
interesting thing to hear
Wow.
if all these people like billionaires and trillionaires, are they actually happy in that way? Like do they do the things they want to do, or once you get that amount of money, basically you should be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But when you have that amount of money, it's like they feel like they have to do more. So you actually happy, or you're just always trying to like reach for something new, and then you reach that thing, and then now you want to go more.
You're never gonna be happy. You're never gonna be settled.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be comfortable. It's a sad thing, and I wouldn't wish on my enemies.
So, yeah, guys.
But guys, if you like that stuff, look, listen. I want to hear more. I want to hear your stuff. I want to hear things that you feel like you've outgrown, and moments where you felt proud of yourself because you know that 10 years ago or when you were 20 years old, you would have reacted a certain way. But now, you're not like that. So I want to hear your stories. I want to actually read your stories. So let us know. Let us know.
That's what I say. I guess before we go to another one I just thought about.
Okay.
Is like, and I feel like it's still slightly there, and I wonder if that just has to do with age, or if that's like something that you I guess you like realize and try to change for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, when I was a kid, I wouldn't speak to the point where people didn't think I could speak because I was just shy. Yeah.
Just like.
And now I would say, like you being my friend, I would say that our friend group would say that I'm like outgoing. No.
Yeah. You're not only outgoing, but like, you bold. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, people didn't think I spoke. Shy. So I was like, I just grew out of it. But like I said, I can feel myself go back into that like character or like that child form, like in certain situations where I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
Until I get to a point where I am comfortable, and then it comes out, and then I also like, I feel like I have to kind of stop it at times because I'm not sure. Can I be this comfortable, or do I need to reel it in a little bit?
Makes sense.
But then there's other places where I be so comfortable that we have to shut parties down, and we have to have talks and go on walks and all this kind of shit because people just trying to be comfortable, and other people can't handle it.
Which is wild.
But yeah, guys, like you said, we want to hear from you in the comments of anything that you feel like you realized when you were younger that you did, or you felt like you had to do, and now as an adult, you're like, I ain't doing that shit.
I ain't doing that.
Or I realized that I no longer have to do this. Like me, I no longer have to brush my hair. But I wish I did. I wish I could.
You actually wish the feeling of hair in your head?
To be honest, part of me. But then part of me is like, now that it's gone, sometimes I wish that shit was just fully gone. Because the bitch comes back. Yeah. And I have to shave all the goddamn time. So like now I'm at the point where like I wish the shit just stayed away. But there was definitely a point, and I feel like there's still like times where I like, it would maybe be fun. But then I think about also barbershops. I ain't trying to do that shit. Like I saw a sign actually, funny enough, talking about like hair and all that. I saw a sign that said like $26 haircuts. And what's crazy about that is that's fucking expensive.
It is.
But at the same time, it's fucking cheap right now. Like that sign is there for that reason. Because people's probably like, damn, $28, $26? I'll pay that. But we used to get haircuts for $12.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. And then after that, and then those are the days like, I ain't got hair, so I don't have to worry about that shit. Because I'm not paying $50 for no goddamn haircut.
Never mind.
Nah. No. So, yeah, guys, like I said, want to hear in the comments for you anything that you realized, like you said, as a kid, and now as an adult, that you do differently, that you've learned to do differently, that you stopped doing, and now you do. So, yeah.
Let us know.
Tell us what you think.
Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram,
check out our
YouTube, and TikTok. Leave some comments, follow us, share it with your friends. Do all the beautiful things.
Leave us reviews for what is it? Apple Podcasts,
Amazon,
Spotify, all the audio ones. All the audio ones.
You know it, so you know what you need to do.
Yeah, guys. All right. So it's getting late. We're gonna shut this shit off, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Troublemakers will be reasonable. You'll see.
Peace.
Yeah, we the reasonable troublemakers. Stepping in the room, feel the rhythm that it triggers. Troublemakers we be, but we move so free. Lay it down smooth like a late night key. Reasonable, you'll see when the horns come through. Snap back to the groove, let it carry you.